Morning, guys. I'm hoping, that you guys did great with these warm-ups. They weren't too tricky. I didn't try to make them too difficult. So we're going to go over them pretty quickly, just kind of keeping you guys in the loop with your fractions and making sure you don't forget how to multiply and divide them. So I didn't even give any instructions because I was like, y'all are smart. You can do this. So the first thing you're going to be doing is substituting in 3/8 for n. So hopefully you rewrote that as times 3/8. Okay, and then hopefully, I'm going to use a pen because I feel like y'all probably can't see that very well. Hopefully you remembered to simplify. Is that better? Before you multiply. Okay, because I see there's a common factor here in 12 and 3, which is 3. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 12 4 times. So now when I multiply across, 7 times 1 is 7. 4 times 8 is 32. I can't simplify it anymore. 7's a prime. It doesn't go into 32 evenly. So that's it for number 2. Pretty easy. Just seeing if you guys remember. Okay, this next one had a few more steps to it, though. The first thing I'm going to do is substitute in 3 3/4 for n over here. So I'm going to rewrite 6 2/3 divided by 3 3/4. Now, I can't really do anything with mixed numbers, and you don't want to do any keep, change, flipping until you have improper fractions. You can't do that with mixed numbers. So I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to go ahead and change this into an improper fraction or a fraction greater than 1, right? So I've got 3 times 6 is 18 and 2 more is 20. So 20 over 3. I'm not changing it yet. It's still a division problem. I'm not ready to do keep, change, flip until I have 2 fractions, no mixed numbers. Okay, again, I'm going to do 4 times 3 is 12 and 3 more is 15. So now I have 15 over 4, sorry, that's a 4. Okay. Keep your denominator straight. Miss Alpha messed up. Now I can do keep the first fraction, change it from division to multiplication, flip, change 15/4 to its reciprocal, which is 4/15. Now, can I do some simplifying? Yes, I see common factors here in 20 and 15 of 5. 5 goes into 15 3 times. 5 goes into 20 4 times. This is much easier to multiply. 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, it's improper. Let's simplify it. 9 goes into 16 one time. That leaves me 7 as my remainder. So I have 7/9 left. So first one should have gotten 7 over 32. And number 2, you should have gotten 1 and 7/9. This was just an order of operations practice on 3 and 4. So hopefully we did well on these. These are really simple because you need to take care of your parentheses first. So I'm going to rewrite this thris. Sure, that's a new number. 3 times 6 and 2 is 8. Okay, divided by, and I'm taking care of my parentheses first. I'm just rewriting it. And then once I take care of these parentheses, I have 3. Okay, 6 minus 3 is 3. Then I'm going to take care of work left to right, multiplication to division. Okay, 3 times 8 is 32, divided by 3, which equals 8. So you should have gotten 8 on that one. Okay, unless you did something out of order. So good practice. And then this last one requires the distributive property and order of operations. So I'm going to take my 0.5, which is really just a half, if that helps you. Think about it as a half. You can even change it to the fraction of a half if that helps you. So 0.5 times x to the 4th is just 0.5 times x to the 4th. Like that's how you write it. Until we know what x is, we can't go any further on that. Minus, keep that minus, 1/2 times 3. Well, if you take 3 and cut it in half, you have 1.5 or 1.5. Okay, plus 12. Okay, now I can't do anything here. This is as simple as it's going to get, right? So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that 0.5 times x to the 4th or 0.5 x to the 4th. But now I have a negative. I should use some colors, right? I have a negative 1.5 and a positive 12. So that means I need to find the difference, and my answer is going to be positive because the 12, the positive number, is larger, right? So my answer is going to be 10.5. or 12 and a half. Basically, I mean, I'm sorry, 10 and a half. If I have 12 and I take away one, I have 11. If I take away another half, I have 10. So these are the ones where mental math is your best friend. You're still showing the steps here, but you're taking care of these kinds of problems by just doing mental math. Same thing up here. Hopefully did well on these. It's a quick review. Today we're going to review chapter module 12. So you'll be ready for a quiz on Thursday. And then I'm actually going to introduce you to module 15. It's actually we're just going to scratch the surface of module 15 since this is the last week, but I think you guys will like it. It's kind of a fun one. And I just want to show you it this week. We'll play around with it and then you'll see it again next year. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.